Hi, I'm Renee. We are doing hay evaluation today, and I just wanted to quick show you. If you see where the gate opens, the bottom pasture down there is where we get the hay. This year we did 954 bales, and that gets closed off, but it's open now. The horses will use both. But that is the part that we close off for hay. So this is our 954 bales of hay that we had gotten from the pasture. The ones that you see down here were a little damp, so they were immediately cut open, and that's why they're spread out there to use and dry, since we want to keep them there for fire or mold. And it goes all the way down here. This hay is a mixture of Timothy and orchid hay. So they're grass hay. It's a grass hay. It's mainly Timothy and mixed with orchid. And these bales over here were deemed not to be used for horses. We are going to be giving them to a farmer for his goats. And then all these bales are a little damp, so they immediately got cut open and spread out. So that's the rest. So they're on there. There's our sawdust for the stalls. There is the hay storage barn. So I'm going to take one of these flakes, or 2 flakes. We're going to spread them out more. Now, if you can see in the hay, you can see all the bright green grass still here. That is a sign that the hay is fresh. So that's something you want to look for. And then we're going to break down to show you how you would identify that it is a Timothy and orchid hay. Get the spread. Always keep in mind that the good, high quality forage is critical for proper digestion in horses. Forage from the hay and pasture makes up 60 to 100% of the diet of the horse. So depending on the function and activity is how much more you want to give them and stall time. Timothy and orchid grass are 2 of the most popular. So we're fortunate that we were able to grow them here. And they're also really good grasses, forage grasses for the horse. Timothy is actually the traditional favorite among horse owners, at least. Maybe not the horses. They like I think it's the alfalfa. But for horse owners, we like the Timothy. All right, so we're going to spread some grass out here and where the daylight still gets, so you can see the nice green through it. And as you can tell, as I'm moving it, how soft it is. And then we're going to pick out pieces, how to identify it as Timothy. This one up here. Now, we do have a hay guy. His name is Gary. He's the farmer. He comes and cuts it, and then he brings the tractors and the equipment, and then they get baled, twined, brought up. We unload, and that's pretty much how it works here. Now, I'm gonna find some pieces here to identify. Timothy grass is really good in calcium and phosphorus. It's the Timothy grass was actually one of the first grasses that was cultivated for hay for horses. And it has a good balance, like I said, of calcium and phosphorus. It's good in the nutrients. Orchid has an equal balance of calcium and phosphorus like Timothy, and that it actually has a higher protein. It's 10 to 12% protein. Hoping I can find pieces. Watch. So I'm trying to spread it out. Look here. Just so you guys can identify which is which. The blend. Oh my God, I saw that flower. Here's one. Okay. So the orchid grass has more, they have more leaves, like blades. And the Timothy is the one where you'll see the bluish green tint. Here is one that will be flowering. So this right here came from the orchid. Why can't I focus it? Sorry. Let's see. It'll be better like this. Yeah, if you can see, it's more separated. Now the Timothy is, it has packed, and it's more packed and flattened for where it would be flowering, which I will look for one and get one. I am going to grab another bill because I see some blades in here, but I'm trying to find where you would see the flattened parts for the Timothy, and I cannot. So give me 1 second. Now right in here are the blades that you would find, but I cannot find. You see the nice greenish blue coloring. Because the flower produces like spikes, and they're tighter together. And the orchid is the one that's separated. Oh, I got one, I think. I do, yes. This would be the Timothy.